While you're undergoing your laser treatment, let me explain the reasoning behind our protocol. You're here because you have a condition called peripheral neuropathy. Neuropathy involves pain, tingling, numbness, burning in the hands or feet, often caused by diabetes, alcohol consumption, chemotherapy, environmental toxicity, and another cause which is called idiopathic, which means we really just don't know. Peripheral neuropathy is damage to the small nerve fibers in your hands or your feet. Neuropathy starts when the covering of your nerves, called myelin, deteriorates. Now, myelin is like the rubber of a power cord. It insulates your body from nerve conduction, which is actually electrical impulses. When the myelin wears away, it allows the nerves to affect the local tissue, and it results in burning, numbness, and tingling. Most likely, you've been on medications like gabapentin. Gabapentin, also known as Neurontin, has a tremendous amount of side effects, which can include vertigo or dizziness, feeling fatigued or sleepy, fluid retention, trouble balancing or controlling movement, diarrhea or constipation, nausea and vomiting, brain fog, memory loss, headaches, weight gain, dry mouth, blurry or double vision, unusual eye movement, sexual problems such as decreased sex drive or libido, or even erectile dysfunction. Gabapentin is designed to cover the symptoms, not address the actual underlying problem. We do, however, have a solution. Our protocol uses a three-pronged approach: the Class 4 robotic laser, diet and nutrition, exercise, and muscle stimulation. Number one is the MLS Class 4 robotic laser. The benefits of the MLS laser are many. They include an anti-inflammatory effect. The MLS laser has an anti-edema or swelling effect as it causes vasodilation, but also because it activates the lymphatic drainage system, which drains swollen areas. It increases metabolic activity within the cell. So the MLS laser therapy causes the body to create higher outputs of specific enzymes, greater oxygen, and food particle loads for the blood cells. It has an analgesic effect, which means it affects the pain level. The laser has a beneficial effect on nerve cells. It blocks pain transmission by these cells to the brain, which decreases nerve sensitivity. Also, due to the decreased inflammation, there's less edema and less pain. Another pain blocking mechanism involves the production of high levels of pain killing chemicals. There's accelerated tissue repair and cell growth, which is vital for peripheral neuropathy. Photons of light from the laser penetrate deep into the tissue and accelerate cellular reproduction and growth. The laser light increases the energy available to the cell so that the cell can take on nutrients faster and get rid of waste products quicker. As a result of exposure to the laser, damaged cells are repaired faster. The laser will significantly increase the formation of new capillaries in damaged tissue, which speeds up the healing process, closes wounds quickly, and reduces scar tissue. Additional benefits include acceleration of angiogenesis, which causes temporary vasodilation and increases the diameter of the blood vessel. There's improved nerve function. Slow recovery of nerve functions in damaged tissues can result in numbness, tingling, burning, and impaired limb movement. The laser light speeds the process of nerve cell reconnection and increases the amplitude of action potential to optimize muscle healing. Reduced fibrous tissue formation. The MLS laser therapy reduces the formation of scar tissue following tissue damage from cuts, scratches, burns, surgery, or neuropathy. The laser is as close to a magic wand as I've seen in the last 30 years. Prong number two is diet and nutrition. A balanced diet, which is rich in specific nutrients, can significantly help manage and potentially improve symptoms of neuropathy. Focusing on foods that support nerve health, such as those containing vitamins B12, B6, and E, along with antioxidants and healthy fats, can aid in nerve repair and reduce inflammation. Conversely, limiting processed foods, added sugars, and excessive alcohol can also play a crucial role in preventing further nerve damage. Certain supplements can help manage symptoms and potentially support nerve regeneration, especially when neuropathy is linked to deficiencies or oxidative stress. B vitamins, especially B1, B6, and B12, alpha lipoic acid, and acetylcarnitine, are often recommended to improve nerve health and reduce neuropathic pain. Prong number 3 involves at-home treatments. Prong number 3 is neuropathy exercises, which are simple to do, and you can do them right in your own home or around your own neighborhood, as well as electric muscle stimulation. Peripheral neuropathy exercise focuses on improving nerve health, reducing pain, and enhancing mobility. These exercises often include cardiovascular activities like brisk walking or swimming, gentle routines like yoga or tai chi, and specific exercises targeting strength, flexibility, and balance. Electric muscle stimulation can offer benefits for peripheral neuropathy by reducing pain, improving circulation, and potentially aiding in nerve regeneration. These therapies can also help with muscle strengthening, preventing atrophy, and improving overall function. These three prongs together create something called synergy. Synergy means they produce a combined effect which is greater than the sum of their separate effects. This protocol has been FDA approved and is clinically proven across the country as well as right here in our county. Listen to what our patients are saying.
Well, I had no feeling in my feet at all. And, I got to the point where sometimes when I'm driving, I couldn't feel the gas pedal or the brake pedal and things like that. And my wife, got worried about if I should even drive anymore.
So if someone else was suffering with neuropathy, like the burning, the numbness, the tingling, that kind of thing, would you recommend the laser to them?
Absolutely.
So would you recommend for someone with neuropathy that they try the laser?
Oh, every day of their life.
I had lost hope with debilitating neuropathy, the stinging of the feet, the total numbness. I didn't even know if I had socks and shoes on. I couldn't feel my feet at all.
So how's the laser working for you?
The laser has given me hope.
So you're already seeing changes?
Already, yes.
Okay.
I saw changes from the very first treatment.
Wow. So if someone had neuropathy and was looking for a real solution, would you recommend the laser?
I have told a lot of people about it. And yet,
What was the problem?
Numbness in my toes and foot.
Okay. And so you came in, you tried the laser. How is it affecting you?
There is no tingling, there's no numbness, and very little bad sensation since we have done the treatments.
Okay. So if someone else was struggling with neuropathy, would you recommend they try it?
Absolutely.
I'm 20 years a diabetic and probably 7 years with neuropathy in my feet.
So it was neuropathy that brought you in?
Neuropathy that brought me in. Yes.
Okay. And you're using the laser,
Yes.
and you've had how many treatments?
This is my 5th on my right. The pain has come way down just in 4 treatments.
Okay. So if someone else was suffering with neuropathy, would you recommend the laser treatment?
Absolutely.
Were you told you had neuropathy?
Yes.
You were telling me a little bit ago, that you were how much better, roughly?
I'd say between 45 and 50.
Okay.
And I hadn't been coming that terribly long.
Right. We still got a long way to go.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, if someone else was struggling with neuropathy, would you recommend they try this laser treatment?
I sure would, highly.
Just a shade under 50%.
Wow. So basically 4 treatments and you're about 50% better.
Correct.
All right, that's a big deal.
Yep.
So if someone else was suffering with neuropathy, would this be a treatment, the class 4 laser, that you would recommend?
Oh, definitely, yes.
You were diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy, right?
Yes.
So you were having burning, tingling, numbness, that kind of thing?
Well, I was in
You were saying that the right leg is how much better?
90%.
90% better.
Yes.
So are you sleeping at night?
Yes, I am now.
So if someone was struggling from peripheral neuropathy, the numbness, the tingling, the burning, a lot of people have balance disorders too. Would you recommend that they do or try the laser?
Sure. I think to me, it's the only way to do it.
I had severe neuropathy, particularly in my left foot and milder in my right foot. And I had pain about 5 nights out of every week where I couldn't sleep. And after this treatment, the pain is just about gone from my left foot.
You came in with what, numbness, tingling, burning in the feet?
Numbness in the ankle, and then the toes and sole of my feet, or that foot particularly, was burning, and it was like a pulsing burn shock sensation.
And how long was that going on?
I've had this condition. It's steadily intensified for about 12 years.
So if someone else was suffering with neuropathy and they've tried everything, would you recommend that they try the laser?
I certainly would. I think that this is a good alternative to a lot more medication.
Again, let me recap our treatment protocol. It involves 24 laser treatments over a 12-month period. 12 of those treatments are done in the first 6 weeks. At the 6-week point, patients are normally 40 to 80% better. We include 60 days of pharmaceutical grade supplements. Pharmaceutical grade means that they've been checked by a third party guaranteeing their contents and that they're also bioavailable, which means your body can break them down and use them. It includes a complete dietary outline, including a downloadable telephone app which has foods to eat, foods to avoid, a shopping list, as well as recipes. It also includes the muscle stim unit, which we recommend you use 30 minutes a day. It includes the neuropathy exercises, which are out of the University of Ohio. Again, 24 laser treatments, 60 days of supplements, 1 muscle stim unit, complete dietary outline, home exercise routine, and step-by-step instruction. The end result of the treatment protocol is happy feet, better sleep, less pain, burning, numbness, tingling, better balance, more confidence, no medications, and no side effects. Right now, you're at a fork in the road. Continue taking medications which really do nothing to address the underlying cause, or go the way of the non-invasive, FDA-approved, clinically proven laser protocol. Please keep in mind medications only block your brain's ability to feel the pain while the problem gets worse. Medications block nerve pain and your ability to feel your feet. This means you don't know how bad your feet are damaged, possibly leading to amputation. What happens if you do nothing? These pictures are certainly not for the faint of heart. Notice the picture on the left. You see the cuts and the abrasions. Unfortunately, the person this foot belongs to doesn't even know they're there, so they can become infected. And ultimately, believe it or not, I have seen people in my clinic that have already had hose removed. Please don't let this happen to you. Remember, this is a progressive condition that gets worse in time, not better. You don't have to do this laser protocol, but you must do something different. Again, you're at the fork in the road. As always, the choice is yours. You can take medications or you can use the laser protocol. We'll explain our laser protocol investment options in just a few moments. I hope this brief presentation has been informative and helpful.